Hello and welcome to Cook's Cup quarterfinal action here at the RMF Mariner Center, brought to you by MC Media. CJ Killam and JR Surratt with the call, and it's the number 3 seed taking on the number 6 seed. It's Paramba against Digby. These two teams already met previously in round robin. Total of 15 goals scored in that game. Final score 9-6 in Paramba's favor. Huge offensive explosion. JR, do you think we might see more of the same?
With a short bench for Digby again, it's going to be tough on them. They're going to need to stay sharp, stay focused, and keep their energy up. They can't have long shifts. They've got a short bench. They got to keep those shifts fluid, moving, keep the wind going, because they need to play full 3 periods this time. Last game they were short. The third period came along and they just could not keep up and went down 5 or 6 goals. So Digby needs to maintain its composure and make this a different outcome.
Penalties definitely being one of the main troubles that Digby has had in this tournament. The most penalized team in this tournament during round robin play. Paramba, the most offensively dangerous team. So you really don't want to give them any more extra opportunities. Though when these two teams faced each other last time, 6 power play opportunities and a big goose egg on power play goals for Paramba during that game.
Yeah, no, you got to stay out of the box. And with a short bench, again, it's going to be a problem all around, because if you get tired, then mentally you're going to make poor decisions. You're going to take penalties that you wouldn't take normally with a clear mind. So they need to stay fresh. They can't have long shifts. You know, Acker can't be out there for 82 minutes again. He needs to be on the bench and stay fresh. And you want to stay on there to give your other guys time, but everyone needs to be clear.
In order to play 82 minutes in one game, do you play for both teams at the same time? You're just wearing a jersey on the half?
It feels like 82 minutes is the whole point, right? Like he was out there every time we looked. Acker was on the ice. So, this is a lot of ice time for the kid to do. And I understand it's a short bench. They got, what, 1 line and change over there?
That's what it looks like from my math counting right there.
Yeah, it looks like they got maybe 5 forwards. So, it's a shorter bench, and they only got 1 defensive pairing to shift. So, he was on a lot. And you saw him in the end of that game drifting, taking hunched over, getting some air in those lungs. He was tired. He was done. And he's had a little bit of a break, and now he's back into it. But they need to manage their time better. The coach needs to get them cycling.
And we'll see if that goes here early on. It's been back and forth. Started off with the puck going into Paramba's end, but now we're back with Paramba, the Sharks, trying to get that shot. Just going wide. Digby now just trying to get that puck out of the zone. Lets the Shark skater overskate the puck. A bit of a good play there by a defense. Now it's a dump in for the chase. As lines changing right now for Digby.
Digby needs to do that, needs to do it frequently. Keep those lines shifting, keep them rested. Don't overtire anyone.
And now it's Acker dumping that one in and going in for the chase. Digby playing on just 2 hours rest. She played the final game in the round robin where they lost, and because of that, now they're facing Paramba. If Digby were to have won that game, you'd have a rematch of that exact same game going on again. But now instead it's Digby going up against this high-powered Paramba offense. Right now it's a lot of back and forth action. Still waiting for the first official shot in this game, almost 3 minutes in.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of posturing and moving right now, and Digby trying to get some good shifts in, although their new D-man just blew a tire coming back, but they were able to clear that out.
Sharks now in their own zone. A bit of a mix-up there on the Shark line change, as
penalty coming for a trip.
And now Paramba, we said this at the beginning, the main problem Digby has had during this tournament has been penalties, and right there they're going to give up an early power play opportunity from the Sharks. The Sharks, they're going to be frustrated that they weren't able to get anything going on the power play last time they played these guys. They're going to want to make a statement early.
And they need to make a statement. They know that Digby is short bench. They know they need to take a lead and hit him while they're fresh, because later on they're going to be more vulnerable.
Now a quick shot. That one goes right up on Murphy. That's the first shot in this game, who easily swallows it up for the face-off. Now we'll see here how South Shore goes. Second line out for the Sharks. Now it's Darcy at the point. Sends it over to Dion. Dion takes the shot. Can't get through the bodies in front. Warner now has it taken away. Now Digby looking to go shorthanded. Here comes Digby. It's Bell. Bell takes the shot. Saved by Don Chamont. The rebound picked up by Dion. Now Sharks looking to go the other way. Here comes Dion. Passing that one up to Goodwin. Goodwin, though, has the puck stripped. And now Digby trying to clear the zone. Digby now just able to push it through, and all the way back down it goes.
No, it's a great effort by Digby on the shorthanded effort. He got in there, got a good shot on, but the problem is, when you're shorthanded, nobody's really in there for that assist. It was a big rebound chance, but Digby playing defensive and keeping the 3 men back to the blue line.
And now the Sharks going right back on the attack. But that cross-ice pass goes to no one, and Digby sending that one all the way down to D'Entremont. Now it's Ryland D'Entremont with the puck behind the net. Sends that one over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc now going right back behind his net for the breakout here on the power play. 45 seconds left. Unable to get that one pushed through.
Yeah, great penalty kill right now for Digby. They're intercepting those passing lanes and not letting Perrenbaugh get any kind of momentum forward.
And now it's D'Entremont trying to get that one towards the net. The rebound, and Murphy. No, I thought Murphy might have caught that one, but it didn't get past the defenseman lying down on the ice.
No, I think it did. It hit the goalie. The goalie couldn't control the rebound, went right back to the defenseman, who kept it out in front of him and then just swatted it away with his stick.
Good job by Warner to keep that one in the offensive zone in the dying seconds of this power play. Digby able to get it back out to center ice, but those forwards have been on for a long time, and now it's just Darcy coming in, the defenseman. Has that one poked away, and now Digby looking to go the other way as we're back to even strength. But that one brought in just a little bit offside.
Yeah, no, couple good chances for the Perrenbaugh players there on the offense. They were able to generate some good chances for get some good rebounds, get strong shots, and get some offensive zone control, but nothing where they really threaten the goalie out of position.
So that's 0 for 1 on the power play already for the Sharks. You know that's not what they want, but now it's the top line of the Sharks out. Extremely dangerous, especially Dominic Surek. 6 goals in 3 games. 2 hat tricks in the first 2 games for Dominic Surratt. He's definitely the leading goal scorer in this tournament. We'll see if he's able to connect and keep this going on this very dangerous top line for the Sharks. It's Darcy now in his own zone, looking for that pass up all the way to Newell. Now it's Newell coming in. That one, though, brought in offside. Now Digby going the other way. Here comes Digby. Digby coming in, weaving through the defense. Still with it is Titus. Titus sends it over to Bell. Bell can't quite get it on net, but Digby still with it.
And thanks to one of the fans in the crowd who pointed out that two of the Titus players are brothers on this team, and the third one, Alex, is their cousin.
Oh, and just like that, what a sniper shot. Going right through. Fantastic play there. Picked his spot perfectly. Still can't see what the number is. He's surrounded by it. Looks to be number 7. That's Aiden. Nope, number 17. That was Semple. I saw the 7, didn't see the other one.
Yeah, no, it's hard to tell.
Ryan Semple, the centerman for that top hot offensive line for the Sharks, gets his first goal in the tournament. He's been setting up his teammates most of the time, but that time the shot creator sends in a perfect shot of his own.
No, that was a great shot and a great set. Great offensive chance there, and was able to put that away.
Oh, and it was Dion looking for a hit, but Titus able to dodge that one. The 2 Titus brothers play on the forward line, and their cousin Alex, he's on defense. And right now, it's the Sharks looking to go the other way. A good job, though, by the defense to try and break up. Dion could have been sprung for a breakaway there, but now they just come in. It's Dion's shot. That one gets through to Murphy, who makes the save. And now Digby looking to go the other way. A long pass could have been a breakout, but instead they hold up and try to come up with numbers.
Yeah, they're carrying a little bit too much here. A little bit too much effort on the single player and not using the angles with the team. The last break-in, they had the guy had it on the left wing and carried it across to the right where his support was. So that eliminated any kind of pass. So now they had 2 players in the same area, and Perrenbaugh was easily going to negate that.
And now it's Digby creating a lot of offensive chance. That one goes to Acker, but now penalty going to be called. I believe this one's going against Perrenbaugh. As you see here, the replay on that goal, it was just a perfect shot, right top shelf. And it is number 21 for Perrenbaugh. That's Miguel Dion going in the box. Acker a little bit frustrated didn't think that Parambal got enough of a touch for the play to blown dead because he was going to get that puck and he had a lot of space to shoot it. But now Digby going to have their first power play here in this game.
Digby needs to capitalize on this one. Good shot from the point, tipped on, but just missed wide.
And the Mariners able to kick that one and keep it in the zone. They're going to send it right back in deep. Top line out for the Mariners right now with Acker, Trimper, and I believe that's number 7, Joe Connell, doing the screening duties in front of the net. But that pass, though, goes over the defenseman, and now D'Entremont making a raise and a hard hit into the bench. That hit being thrown there by number 25, Patrick D'Entremont. It's Tremper now. With it at center ice, looking to carry it in. Here comes Tremper. Now dumping it down and in. Again,
a little bit too much effort. The three Digby players at the blue line wait for the guy with the puck to carry it across, and then he carries in deep on his own, gets the puck stripped, generates no chances off it, and a great pass towards the net. Deflection to a Digby player, just missed, couldn't get the stick on it.
That was a good setup for Acker to Tremper, but Tremper just could not get the stick on that one. He had a wide open net to shoot at.
Yeah, no, wide open net. There was no way the goalie could have any chance of stopping that, but just could not get a stick the puck.
Mariners right now having trouble getting out of their own zone as the Sharks putting on a very aggressive penalty kill. Digby now just trying to get that puck back into the attacking zone with just a few seconds left here on the power play. Now here comes Digby. It's Acker coming in. He shoots. That one deflected up into the rafters and for a whistle.
Yeah, no, they need to come up with a different strategy of how to get shots on net. There's too much carry going in. They need to generate passing lane chances.
There was a replay of that big hit there thrown by, I believe that was Patrick D'Entremont throwing that one. Here on the penalty kill, still about 20 seconds left on the man advantage, and the Sharks able to dump that one all the way in. Murphy wisely kind of staying in his crease. We might know the little quirk for Arena 1 here in the RF Mariners Center is that sometimes that puck hits that far corner down on the side where the Zamboni door comes out. It takes some funny bounces, and we've seen some weird ones off of that corner.
That is a living corner down there. You can dump in on that corner, and that puck will come right out front. The Mariners, Junior A Mariners, scored quite an easy goal off that, and that's probably gutting around to different leagues.
And right now, back now to even strength. So now both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Then that dump in. It's in a little bit too late. Now it's going to be icing.
Yeah, although at this league, there's no penalty for the icing, so you can dump it down there, get a shift, get a small break, get some fresh legs on the ice.
So now it's the face-off down in South Shore zone. That face-off won by the Mariners. Still with it is Bell, who gets laid out by Dion. Shoulder to shoulder, and Bell goes right down.
Yeah, Bell was not paying attention to where he was going, and right across the crease there with the puck.
Digby continuing to put on some good pressure on Paramba. But now that one just poked away. Here come the Sharks coming in, up in front, a shot, and Dion didn't get as much on that as he wanted to. The rebound, though, still in possession of the Sharks, but they go right behind the net. Another centering pass, a shot, puck still loose in there, and scores. It's number 3, Josh Boudreau. Getting that one in there. Now Paramba has a 2-goal lead.
Great pressure by Paramba here. Digby players falling back on defense, but no one's looking for the open man. Everyone kind of focused on the puck in the corner, and Paramba doing several attempts to pass out from the back out in front of the net. And just too many attempts, too many chances down there, and they're going to start going in.
You know, and that's going to happen. You have to follow your man, as you see here on the replay. A good no-look pass to start that one up from the corner. There's another hit thrown in the back corner, and it was just the third time was the try on that one to get it through. And now Mariners, though, want to go right back on the attack. It's been mostly Mariners controlling a lot of the offensive play, just the opportunities that the Sharks have gotten, they've taken advantage of. Both teams now changing, getting the fresh legs on, getting ready for the face-off. Top line out once again for Digby, Acker, Tremper, and Connell.
Yeah, there's that replay up on the big screen again now. The players are, player watching or puck watching with the puck behind the net, and that's allowing Paramba to just bring people behind the play, and, easy passes out front will get you goals like that.
Now Paramba just trying to regroup and get the puck out of their own zone. It's been a while that they've been deep in it. Still can't get through. Acker with an opportunity. Off the mask of D'Entremont, but holds on for the faceoff.
Good job using his face there. High shot by Acker right up in the mask. Controlled the rebound, not letting any secondary chances happen.
Some good work there by D'Entremont. Goaltending for Parambas has been a little shaky at points during this tournament. A few weak goals. I think both goalies, both D'Entremont and Dion would really want back so far in this tournament, but D'Entremont been solid so far after taking a little bit of an injury during warm-up. But now here comes Parambas again with numbers. Coming in, Newell, though, couldn't settle that one down, so just tries to send it back over to Semple, but too far. Now it's a long shot. That one bouncing just wide of the net.
Again, Parambas using those passing options and skating in and nice shot of the top corner.
That's goal number 7 for Dominic Surratt. Continues to lead the Cooks Cup in goals and continuing this offensive dominance that he's had so far. Fantastic work there by Surratt.
Yeah, Digby has come out with a great drive trying to get into this game early, but Parambas is just getting more chances. Digby is missing defensive opportunities. Parambas is taking advantage of them and putting that puck in the net.
Now Parambas, now back in their own zone. Shots still even, 7-7. So the Mariners still continuing to put up some offensive fight, but it's just, the Sharks are connecting more on their opportunities, and here they come in again. It's Dion now. Another no-look behind the back pass, but that time goes to no one.
Yeah, sometimes the no-look goes to no one. You gotta keep your head up and look at those plays. Sometimes they work. It's flashy, it's pretty, but the majority of the time, especially if your line, isn't hitting on the same cylinders and thinking the same way, they're just not going to be where you think they're going to be.
Puck comes right out in front of D'Entremont. A shot by Titus, but that one can't get through all the bodies in front. And now it's Parambas trying to get it out of the zone. They're still with it now, and here they come. Parambas tried to pass it up. You had Dion. I thought he might have been a step offside, but the linesman going to let it go.
No, I think he had 1 foot on the line. It's tough for us to see up here. The board's blocking us, but
Dion still with it now behind the net. Now passing it back and down. Parambas taken off the puck with a good body check. And that second attempt on the cross-ice pass can't get over to Bell. Bell now sending it back to number 15. That's Noah Titus, who then dumps that one in as he gets hit along the boards.
Yeah, Digby is, they may not be physically tired, but I think they're a little mentally and emotionally tired right now. And another big hit.
And a huge hit delivered there by Dion. Sent his man flying, and another shot and a save by Murphy. And then covers up for the faceoff. What a huge hit right in front of Parambas' bench.
Yeah, he had his head down trying to control that puck and put it back into the offensive zone, but right where Parambas goes to the bench, easy, clean hit there, hit him right in the chest, and then step off for a shift.
That was probably the farthest I've seen a player travel off of a hit so far in this tournament. That was a couple of feet.
That's a good push. Good push.
A lot of force behind that one. And a good clean hit as well as another quickly off the face-off, saved by Murphy. Good clean hit as well. Fist right into the chest to give that extra shove. That's how you hit in hockey.
Yeah, no, it's a clean hit, and those are the exciting ones to watch when the players are making physical contact, getting good hits, but it's all clean part of the game. But we got a player down in the corner. He took another hit. He's slow to get up. Oh,
just
but they
like
scored.
That, the Mariners scored going the other way. It's Tremper getting that one. It was a give and go. It was a 2-on-1. Mariners taking advantage, and Tremper leading the line. I believe that is Braden Tremper getting his 3rd of the tournament.
And number 19, Addington, he took that awkward hit down in the corner and was slow to get up, but his team was able to carry the momentum down the other end and put one in. They needed this, and they needed this in the first.
And that Tremper, he shoots the puck in between the legs of the defender in front of him and the 5-hole of the goaltender. So D'Entremont, a little bit of a screen there, but I think that's one he might want back.
Yeah, I don't think there's any goal a goalie lets in that they don't want back.
That's very true. That is extremely true. I know my post would sometimes get angry at me because I'd be giving him a whack after every single time I let one in. And now the Sharks are looking to get it back. That was Semple trying to get it through Acker, doing a good job tying up Newell in front. It goes back out to the point. Warner takes a shot, goes off to the skates, and goes wide.
Yeah, Acker's in the middle of the play again, putting the physical presence out, but he looks winded already. I don't know what his ice time's been already, but they're slow again.
Puck loose, just sitting there, and Newell sends that one up and into the netting, wide open net for Newell to shoot at, and he just sends it over. Corey Newell, that's one he definitely wants back as he sends that one almost to Fenway.
that would be a fair assessment of that backhand. Open net, goalie out of position. Puck comes out front, sends a backhand. Sky lifts that one. That could have gone into the skybox.
Yeah. We might have been ducking were we back over at our usual position at the MC Media booth, but today we're perched up here right next to camera 2.
And that is why they have the netting.
That is very much why we need the netting. I know I think one of the major complaints we get on our coverage is that on camera 2 when it's shooting, it's trying to shoot through that netting, but it's there for a reason. Those pucks come in with a lot of velocity as the Sharks looking to go back on the attack, but it's another no-look pass going onto the stick of a Digby Mariner, and now the Mariners looking to come right back on the attack. That one, though, gets deflected back and up into the corner. Sharks trying to get that puck out of their zone. They have some time to think about this one. Coming up, that pass, though, isn't touched up, and the Mariners going to send it right back, but it's Dion carrying it in onside. Dion carrying it through. That shot kicked aside by Murphy.
That was a poor clearing attempt. They gained control of the puck as they came into the defensive zone, tried to put it back out, but basically sent it right back to Paramount players.
Now it's Goodwin up and at the line, but he can't hold it. And now it's Boudreau has to go back for it. Boudreau takes a long shot at Murphy that Murphy wasn't expecting. Makes a little bit of an awkward save, but he does kick it away here now in the dying seconds of the first period. Yeah. Another shot and another one that Murphy wasn't expecting. Just getting the pad down there in the nick of time. Just like that, as a goaltender, you need to always be aware. Murphy almost got caught sleeping twice.
Yeah, that's just kind of telling of the Digby team overall right now. Mentally, they're not focused. And like I spoke about that at the beginning, you needed to stay fresh. You need to be on your game. And those are two quick shots that he was not expecting to come that would have been quality shots on and goals if he was just not in position.
And just like that, that's going to do it for the end of the first. It's the Parmbach Sharks ahead 3-1 against the Digby Mariners. And as you're a little bit to add on as you're going, these tournaments so hard, especially if you have such a shorter bench like Digby has. This is the 4th game in 2 days for this club, and that's a lot of playing. And your body might be willing, but your mind might be willing, but the body might be weak.
Yeah, no. They say they're 15-minute periods, but that's not straight up 15 minutes of hockey. You're playing 20 to 25 minutes of hockey between whistles and shifts and everything else. So we've just gone through a period. They're going to get maybe a 3-minute breather here just to collect themselves and then go right back on the ice. And when you've got a short bench already, that's a shorter break, and you need that time. So it's tough for Digby to keep up the competitive levels they need against a team with a full bench in this situation.
But this game right now shaping up a little bit similar to how their first meeting went. Parmbach came out of the first period with about a 2-goal lead on that one. And then this is where things started falling apart, is after the end of the second, Digby had Parmbach had a 5-goal lead, quickly made that into a 6-goal lead, but then that's when Digby lit up and proceeded to then score 5 goals in the third period. We'll see if their drives are able to get into that second gear, get their second wind, if you will, here in the second period.
They're going to need more than a second wind to get through this. They were tired from the last game, and they just played the last game before this one, and they only had a couple hours break. So they came in probably not fully prepared as it is, and then went down 3 goals. And now not only were you tired, but you were mentally potentially defeated. And they need to get rid of that and get in this game.
And now it's the Sharks. Mariners won the face-off, carried it into the offensive zone, but as soon as they crossed the line, lost. And now Bell takes a long shot. D'Entremont, the rebound, and a save by D'Entremont.
Oh, that was dangerous and undeserved. A bad bouncing shot from the point, down on net. Just happened to find a Digby player standing there, garbage cleanup, and the goalie just dove across to shut that down.
Great work there by D'Entremont, diving across and taking what could have been a surefire goal. And now the Sharks, again, trying to carry this puck out of the zone, and they finally just get it through. But as soon as they cross that blue line, it goes right back onto the sticks of the Mariners. Here comes Titus, trying to get around his man. Titus sends it over to Bell. Now it's Bell. Shoot, save, D'Entremont.
I don't know if that was the right choice down low like that. He had his cousin Owen Titus, number 18, on the other side of the crease waiting. Although the only problem there is the left-handed shot, I think. So he wasn't really in the right side for that, but he had an open chance on the other side.
It was a good opportunity on D'Entremont. You see there, that was the rob and right into the glove. Fantastic save by D'Entremont. Keep this one where it is. And back on the live action, Paramba might have had an opportunity there, but now a penalty coming up against.
We're going to get a hooking penalty here against Digby, and this is a horrible call by the ref, but it's the call he saw. Paramba was on a breakaway. The Digby player got the stick in, but then the Paramba player sold it and huddled over the stick and held onto it and looked like it had interrupted his progress and got the 2-minute penalty. So it's a horrible call, but it's what the ref saw, and I could see it clearly from up here. He only had that angle.
Yeah, the ref was in the opposite corner from where we were, so he couldn't see the full arm. He just saw a stick wrapped around a guy. He had to make that call when you see that.
Yeah, especially when it looked like the Paramba player was, interrupted in his movement forward because he spun, he held onto the stick, made it look like it was an effective tug and pull there with that hook, and drew the 2-minute penalty.
And that one able to be cleared out by the Mariners. Digby already killed off one power play opportunity. Now here comes Dominic Surratt getting around one defenseman, runs out of room, gets the puck now behind the net. Dominic Surratt still with the puck, sending that one back over to Warner. Warner now gives it back to Surratt. Here comes Surratt, gives it over to Semple. Semple now with the puck, trying to get around the referee. Now Semple sends it back up to Warner. Warner giving it right back to Semple. Now Semple carrying it up. Semple still with it, sends it over. Shot and a save by Murphy. The rebound just goes wide. Puck still, though, held in by Warner.
Yeah, bad clearing attempt. Your goalie's busy in the crease. You've got to get these clearing shots down the ice.
Save by Murphy. The puck sitting right out in front of him. Still loose. Now Murphy finally gets something on it to end that one. Just a few good chances there for the Paramba Sharks.
Yeah, Digby is collapsing back in front of that net again. We've seen this in the last game at full strength. They had played defensive box and allowed the other team to kind of set up in their own zone. But on the power play here for Paramba, they're letting too many chances get close, and that collapsed zone on the penalty kill is going to hurt them.
Now it's D'Entremont at the point, try to get that shot, but it's blocked. Now Digby looking to go the other way. And now it's 1-on-1. Here comes Bell. Bell trying to get around his man. That shot just going wide.
Yeah, that was a surprisingly non-call by the linesman down there. As the Digby player. Oh no! Again.
That one I think is going to be an interference call, and no, it's a hold. And I do think I saw a grab on that one.
There was a grab, but again, I'm thinking this is more of a soccer game or a European football game than it is hockey. Paramba players. Maybe 15 seconds before that, got away with a good hold and grab along the boards. No call. But then Digby came down on the defensive end, and Paramba was able to draw another penalty. Yes, he was grabbed, but I think he sold it more than anything else.
A good shot and a save by Murphy. Puck still loose in front. Paramba trying to get it towards the net, but Digby will finally able to clear it out. 10 seconds left on 5-on-3 action. Paramba now trying to send that one there, but kicked forward by Bell. Bell trying to come in alone.
Got a cut.
But the puck, though, a little bit too far. Bell, though, still carrying it out. Wraparound shoot, and scores! Short-handed. The Digby Mariners bring this to just a 1-goal game.
Great effort on that one. Risky plays. Risky. 3-man on the ice, and they decided to pinch on the cross-ice pass.
That's number 15, Noah Titus. Second goal of the tournament. Followed through. He saw it sitting there and just shoves it in on the garbage rebound control. Sends it right in there, and now it's just a 1-goal game.
Yeah, no, that was a risky play that paid off. Good physical presence around the net, able to get that rebound and put it in. But I just saw another Digby player go off the ice, so that's making their bench even shorter.
That's going to be hard for Digby if they're going to play with even one less player, already a small bench. And now it's Bell, once again, always in the thick of it. Bell's been creating a lot of turnovers for his team. He was mainly responsible for that last goal, setting up Titus. And now, here comes Paramba, still on the power play, a minute left. Now it's Surratt trying to pass that one up to Semple. but Darcy has to recover for it instead. Surratt gives it right back to Simple. That shot saved by Murphy.
Yeah, they got that goal. They needed a goal, just getting them back in this game down by 1. But now the defensive end needs to hold up. And, the last 10 seconds of this penalty kill, that was some dangerous possession by Paramba in close with quality chances.
And unfortunately for Digby, one of them tried to make a change, but the referee already had his hand out at that point. So number 15, Noah Titus, been out there for a while, tried to change, took too much time, and now the ref making him stay out. And now Paramba looking to go on the attack. First shot sent aside by Murphy, but Paramba still with it. It's Newell now behind the net, trying to carry it out. Now it goes back up to the point to Warner. Warner, shot going wide, and Murphy covers that one up for the faceoff. And now number 15, Titus, instantly, as soon as that puck got covered up, going right to the bench.
Yeah, as soon as he heard that whistle, he's like, yep, bench. Digby needs to keep those fresh legs on the ice. They can't keep them out there and get them tired, because once they get tired, it's tougher to stay into it when, when they need those legs later on.
Fatigue doesn't just affect you physically. It can also affect you mentally. You make mistakes you don't want to make. And now it's Surratt sending that one over to Darcy. Darcy shoots. That one goes off Murphy in the post. And now Acker tried to clear that one out, but Darcy able to hold it in. Darcy still with it now, sending it over to Surratt, but Surratt couldn't deflect that one on net. Surratt, though, gets it back, carrying out in front. Shot saved by Murphy, and another face-off.
Yeah, Acker decided to not try and clear it. He was more trying to hit the open man on the way out and give him a breakaway chance. But, again, the offensive decision might have been okay if it worked out, but it's you're still down a man. Send it off the board to get it out of the zone at the very least, and let your man go get it.
Especially late in a power play, it's better to try an offensive situation where you can get back 5-on-5. It might be easier to just throw it there, because if he would have cleared that zone, that would have been it for real and extra man advantage, because Paramba would be back in their own zone, have to carry it and try and get through the blue line all over again.
Yeah, no, and the fatigue. The fatigue may have been a poor decision. There's an open, try and hit the open man.
Paramba wins the faceoff. It's Boudreau, point shot, puck coming high up. Acker catches that one. The height of Acker coming in advantage there. Kicks it up to his stick, and now Acker with a lot of speed going coast to coast, but has it poked away. And now it's Digby trying to send it back out in front, but that one just bounced off the side of the net. Mariners now trying once again to go for that puck. Sending it out in front, but no one there to receive it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that almost cost them.
That could have been bad, as D'Entremont would have had a breakaway.
Yeah, they tried to pinch to intercept that, yeah.
Only had one man back. He only had one man to beat, but that last defender able to hold the line there. And that would have been a fantastic opportunity for the Sharks.
Yeah, it was dangerous enough. He tried to put it back in the zone and hit the player, and almost gave him the breakaway.
That's how you see a lot of breakaways actually end up happening. And that's another hit there, that one being thrown by Brendan Trimper.
Yeah, that collected the referee or linesman down there at the same time.
And now physicality really picking up. It seems every single time someone touches the puck, they get met by another team almost immediately. And that one sent all the way down. That one, though, sent down by the Sharks, so no icing. The puck comes right out in front, but luckily for the Sharks, there's someone there. But that one gets deflected up and out of play for a face-off.
Now, you had that pass go all the way down to the Paramba zone, and Acker was after it. But Acker had no gas to get down there. He could not beat the Paramba man to that puck. And when that's the case, you need to shift. You need to get fresh legs on. If you're not going to win those races, somebody else should be on.
And now it's Paramba winning the faceoff, and Dion looking to split the D. Here comes Dion in alone, shoots.
No goal! No goal!
No goal! Waiting for the referee to make a decision. It's Murphy who gets that one. A fantastic save by Murphy, as Dion had some time. He made a lot of fantastic moves. A great play by both of those players.
A great deke to try and make the goalie move out of position, and he did. But then when he brought it back to take the shot, he dove across and blocked that goal line. No goal. We're going to get a replay here. Let's see what happens.
The overhead camera definitely going to have that. You see it here. And it was the paddle.
Oh, great stick work there to lock that down.
And he just holds it right in front of the red line, though Dion sending that one a little bit too close to Murphy. If he would have tried to have that shot hug the post a little bit more, could have been a beat, but it's so hard to make those just last-second decisions.
At that point, that net looks as big as a barn, and you just want to slap that thing home. You're not thinking left side, right side. You just want to put it in. Another puck into the Paramba bench might have popped someone.
Yeah, heads up there. Almost everyone on Paramba bench ducked on that one, and the linesman, as that puck was headed right towards them.
I think it hit the backup goalie, and one of the coaches there is thanking him for it with some pats on the head.
Well, that's why you see goalies nowadays, they used to sit there not wearing any helmets or anything, just sit back there. And you start seeing a lot of them getting hit in the head. And now goaltenders wearing their helmets during games is now more of a common occurrence.
Yeah, there should be more people wearing helmets during games.
Now, here comes Newell on a breakaway again. Good back check, though, by the Digby Mariners. I believe that was number 2. That's Thean Carmen on the back check. Took that opportunity away from Newell.
Yeah, and the problem there was you had 3 Digby players coming back to try and stop that, and nobody really had the legs to catch up. So he still got that shooting chance away and almost scored.
So here on the replay, and again, it was a good back check. Couldn't get any powers. Another good opportunity. 2 quick shots there. A third shot, though, goes up and into the netting. And that's Newell again, who's having some fantastic opportunities for himself. Just not able to convert, and you can see the frustration on Newell.
Yeah, no, they know they have the advantage. They just need to put more pucks in the net and keep that lead. But Digby is just pulling themselves out of this, with that goal line save with the paddle. So if Digby can use this and get some momentum and get back on the board, it'll be great because Paramba is getting frustrated. Another big hit there.
As Digby, they started picking up physically, and the momentum clearly on the Mariners side right now, and that's going to be a high stick. A careless play there by Digby Mariners number 22. It's going to draw a penalty. Brendan Brooks was careless with his stick. It went up high. Semple not liking that one. It wasn't an intentional high stick, but you can't argue that one. It was clear as day. Continuing to plead his case, but high sticking, it doesn't matter if you meant to do it or not. You got to watch out where your stick is.
Yeah, no, you have to be in control of your stick at all times. So it doesn't matter if the stick's behind you and catches someone in the head. It's your responsibility to manage that equipment. So if it hits someone, it's the call. It sucks. No one likes it when it happens, but you got to accept it.
And it's a 4-minute play, so it must have been a cut on the play as well. So now, double minor power play opportunity for the South Shore Sharks to try and restore the 2-goal lead.
Which is not easy to do on its own because everyone's wearing full face gear here.
Yeah, so that must have really hit, must have got right under the cage there. Dodgema comes way out of his net, but he stops that one before it hits the weird corner at Mariners Center. And now it's the South Shore Sharks trying to get it through. Another good forecheck, though, being done by the Mariners to try and hold them up, but here they come with speed.
I'm not sure if I was the Mariners coach that I would encourage the shorthanded pressure in the offensive zone. Yes, it generates chances sometimes, but your guys are tired. And I would almost make a center ice trap at this point, make Paramba players go through you and intercept it there as a group.
One thing, though, the long break is coming up as a save there from Murphy. Goes off the blocker and into the netting. The long break coming up, so they're going to have about a 10-minute break instead of the quick 3 as the Zamboni will come out to flood the ice.
And they need it. Digby needs to take every effort during this break to get refreshed and get back in this game. They're only down a goal now. If it was still 3-0, I would have said this was insurmountable, especially where they're going to get tired late. But they need to take that time, get rested, ready to go, and come back out with a quick goal.
Now it's the top line out right now for Paramba. Now it's Darcy with it. Darcy shoots, save by Murphy.
That was tipped.
Newell with it now. Newell sends it back up to Darcy. Darcy giving it right back to Newell. Newell now down to Surratt. Surratt carrying it through. Up. Warner tried for the baseball swing. Puck still loose in front, and Murphy finally getting on there. Another huge bout of pressure from the Paramba Sharks.
Yeah, there's a lot of big rebounds bouncing around down there. The Digby players aren't taking the positions anymore. They're puck watching and missing the open man. So Murphy is keeping them in this at this point. Everyone's kind of going after the play. Look at the trailer. That guy's free reign in the blue crease, and his man's 3-4 feet behind him. You got to be on him.
And now off the faceoff, it's the Sharks again. Going right back on the attack. That one going off the post. Heard the ting from up here. Now it's back to Warner at the blue line.
I think that was a stick-on-stick. I think that went high and wide.
Oh, and now Murphy takes the Warner shot right into the glove for another faceoff.
Yeah, it's tough with this long penalty, 2:23.
And that's another player that the Digby can't turn to during this penalty kill. One already went off into the locker room. Haven't seen him come back. And now you have one sitting in the box for 4 minutes, so the bench getting smaller as the game goes on for Digby. That shot from Warner gets through, and Surratt fails on the second attempt to get that one even on net.
The only good news is that man in the box for 4 minutes is going to be rested.
And now it's the shot again going wide. This top line for the Sharks generating a lot of pressure, but have yet to really generate a good scoring chance on this power play. Now it's Surratt with it. Surratt gives it back to Newell. Now it's Surratt. Surratt sending it back up to Darcy. Darcy now with it, carrying it in. The shot saved by Murphy. The rebound.
That's in.
Scores.
That is in.
And that is Semple getting that one on the rebound, second of the game.
Big rebound there. Digby is winded. They are tired. They're out of it. They're gliding around. And that rebound was just out and open for Parambaugh player to pounce on. And Digby's gliding here back to center ice. Like, they are tired. They are worn out. They just don't have enough manpower to keep up with this level of play. You can see there on the replay, it kicked way wide. They just couldn't stop the players.
Nope, Semple had a lot of speed left. It was also a very long shift for that top line who had been on for the past 2 minutes on that power play. But they killed off the first half of the double minor, so now we're back to even strength. And now Acker looking to get this one back.
Oh,
beautiful goal! At Dawson Acker, highlight reel goal. Back to just a 1-goal deficit. That's how you respond.
Yeah, that is how you respond, and they need quick responses like that. Parambaugh, I think, is a little testy about how that goal was scored. I think they're complaining about some goalie interference, but Acker with a great move to bring that in. The goalie's like, what am I supposed to do here?
Acker, almost Ovechkin-esque, gets that one through. Fantastic move. And yes, there was a contact with the goaltender, but the puck was already past the red line before any physical contact was made.
there was no interference on that one. That was just the salt in the wound. I've just deked you out and scored, and I've given you a little physical contact to thank you.
It was a fantastic move, and right now, referee and linesman confirming. I think they were just confirming the assists on that one for the timekeeper who relays that up to our announcer over in the PA booth. Now off the face-off, we'll see how the Mariners respond. On a fantastic play from Acker, certainly the #1 highlight in this Cooks Cup. And here comes Acker again. Acker tried to get around his man, but that time D'Entremont was not going to let history repeat itself. Now Dion looking to go the other way. The speed of Dion gets by one man, backhanded shot goes wide of the net.
Yeah, and Digby's 3 offensive linemen didn't even make it into the zone until the rebound had circled all the way around the boards.
Now it's Parambaugh probably wanting to settle this down a little bit. You don't want this to turn into an arms race. But now Mariners keep it in. Tremper couldn't settle it, and it was just poked away. A good opportunity for Tremper, but just couldn't settle that pass from Connell.
Yeah, Parambaugh is looking a little flustered here with some poor puck handling skills. They need to settle down and keep their composure.
But here comes Boudreau putting on some fancy moves, and that backhand going over. It looks like now it's going to be a battle for who gets the YouTube hits.
Yeah, that was a great backhand shot. The goalie's looking winded over there. I can see his chest bouncing up and down as he's sucking in some wind.
That's what it's like in a tournament, and that's what you were playing for here in the round robin, this ability to avoid this quick back-to-back. And now it's Titus fighting for that puck along the board. Still with it as Titus gets by one man, but the one behind able to poke that one away. Now it's Newell trying to get it up, but Bell sending that one in through. That's how the first goal was scored, on a dump in from Bell on the goaltender. That time, though, the Sharks were wise to that plan. Sharks, though, only get it up into center ice before it goes back onto the Digby sticks. And now here comes Titus. This is number 15, Noah Titus, coming in, trying to weave through. Bell shoots, puck up in front, but D'Entremont able to corral that with the stick and cover up for the faceoff.
Yeah, we're wondering what's going on in his mental situation right now. Letting in that quick goal after the team went up 2. Quick shot on, bounced off his chest, was not able to corral the rebound until it finally landed. So he's probably a little paranoid now about keeping his team in this, and Digby needs to keep that pressure on him.
But on that last goal, though, if you're D'Entremont, you can't really fault yourself much. As a weird bouncing puck come almost in the danger area. You can't fault yourself too much there, because sometimes it just looks like a forward just in that mindset of, I'm scoring a goal on this play and there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. But now, right out in front, a good blocker move by Murphy, who's still down. And again, another wide open shot, miss, this time by Semple. The Sharks now creating so many good opportunities for themselves, but they're just missing open nets.
Oh, they're missing a lot of open nets. It was great patience by the Perrenbaugh player to keep that puck and wait a little bit before he took his shot, but just sent it high and wide. And there's that chance out front. Couldn't get enough stick on it. Here he is. He takes the rebound, holds, but then rifles it way high and wide.
If he would have just got that one a little low, he had another player streaking in looking for a rebound. So Semp could have been two different opportunities there, but now Digby trying to get this puck out of the zone, continue the momentum they had. You can tell they're tired out there, but their game is still very much within their grasp, especially that they'll be coming in with a longer rest here, so maybe a little bit more active legs. But now the Sharks are going to take advantage. The wraparound saved by Murphy, but no one there able to get the rebound. Now it's Darcy back up. Bouncing puck on Murphy, the rebound again, another save. And that's another thing, that fatigue, it's affecting the rebound. Murphy trying to adjust his glove, thought the puck was gone, and started working on his gear. Now it's the Sharks really taking advantage of the tire. As Donchamont sends it right back in now, though, South Shark offsides. Now Digby going to have a little bit of an opportunity.
Yeah, Digby, it looks like they're missing some defensive assignments there. It looks like there was some confusion in their own end. Had trouble picking up the right guy. The player came around from behind the net, and instead of taking that man, he took the open man in front. So, it's just mental fatigue at this point. They're going to make mistakes, and they need to survive the rest of this period and come out fresh in the third. We got a two-man break.
And now here comes Acker with Titus. Acker going in over to Titus, shoots. I think that one hit the goalpost.
It hit the goalpost or the stick. That was a great save there.
And now
great
back
chance.
the other way. Here comes Goodwin, shoots, saved by Murphy. The rebound.
Oh, it missed again.
Still with it, wrap around. Murphy and defenseman lying in the crease. Puck still loose, and now Digby finally able to clear the zone. Another point shot, that one going through, and you can see the fatigue on Jacob Murphy.
Oh, he is tired. And and a great pass out front, stick lifted, no shot on net. Another chance for Digby with a two-man break.
And down goes the linesman, and here comes Noah Titus.
Everyone's
over
fatigued.
To Bell. Bell back to Titus, the pass is broken up.
They got to settle this down and get another play in here.
Going back over through.
No penalty there. Perrenbaugh player just got dumped.
Here we go, back the other way.
Oh!
Gets taken off the body.
Digby needs to hurry up and get in their defensive zone, but the forwards are just drifting back. 4-man on 2.
And here we go, 4-on-2, flying V.
Oh,
that one.
Too much time on the ice. They needed a shift. Dump and chase.
Those players were tired. There was a lot of back and forth action come here on the final minute of play. Now the Sharks are going to go the other way. It's Dominic Surratt.
Oh, the defenseman's got no gas.
Shoots over the net. Rebound, fans on it. Bell knocking that one away. Back and forth action continuing to happen here as my voice is getting less and less as this period goes on.
Digby needs some wind here. This needs to be a dump and clear and let everyone rest.
Too much back and forth action. I'm starting to lose the voice. And now it's Surratt behind the net, still with it.
We got 2 Perrenbaugh players in front of the net and only 1 Digby. There they go.
And now it's a penalty coming up against the Digby Mariners. A trip behind the play on Surratt.
Oh.
And now Digby, back and forth action, finally a break. But unfortunately for the Digby Mariners, they'll be going into the third period down a man.
Here's that great scoring chance. Oh, no, it just hit wide, it looks like.
So close for the Digby Mariners to tie this one up.
That would have been a great momentum shift for them, but right now they are dead tired on their feet.
You can see the fatigue, and then all the way on the other side, there was that collision afterwards.
Another missed chance on the open net.
And then on the wraparound, couldn't get through all the bodies in front. Now here's Warner. Shot, that one goes high and above. The rebound coming out in front. That one back over.
Oh!
Couldn't stack the pads.
Poor Murphy, man. He is beat. They are tired. He dove to block the first shot. The pass goes out front, and he knows he's got nothing left. He's got nothing left in the tank. All he could do is lift a leg and hope that he hits it.
Trying to see on the number on the guy, and that was Semple leading. So that's Semple's hat trick. Comes into this game, no goals on the tournament, just scored 3.
Heartbroken Murphy, can't make the stop. Lays on the ice after the puck goes in. You see it on the replay here. They throw it back out front and across. He knows he's out of position. He just tries to kick at it, and he's got nothing left.
Tries the Marty Brodeur, stacking the pads. That doesn't work. But
they score again!
Just like that! Every time Perrenbaugh scores, Digby answers right back.
That's got to help Murphy out. He knows that he's letting his team down, letting that one in, but the team's like, don't worry, we got this. Right back down the other end, put it right back in.
That's Braden Tremper, second on the night. fantastic play. Good work by Acker to get that one over there, and Tremper just finishing the play. 7 seconds left. Back and forth action. My voice not going to make it through this game if it keeps up like this.
Great pass across the crease. The goaltender just couldn't get his stick on it. Right to the waiting man. 3 seconds left. I don't think they're getting another shot on this one.
Digby able to clear it in, and that's going to do it here on a very fantastic second period of hockey. And just like that, Tremper over there, you are watching the Cooks Cup here at the Yarmouth Mariners Center, brought to you by MC Media. We'll be back after the flood for the conclusion of this very exciting quarterfinal matchup. You're watching Cook's Cup action here on MC Media, coming on live at the Yarmouth Mariners Center. CJ Killiman, JR Surratt with the call, and we've had a heck of a game so far. 9 goals so far in 2 periods. Parambah Sharks leading 5-4 as we're about to start the 3rd period. It's been a fantastic game, JR.
Digby has been tired again in this game, and they are tired, but they are coming out in this game like a counterpuncher. They can't generate offense on their own, but when Parambah goes down there and scores, it sends them into a rage, and they just roll right back down the ice and put a goal back in. So they need to figure out how to trigger that without going down a goal first.
I think there's no better way to describe what Digby has been than saying counterpuncher. Every single time Parambah scores a goal, Digby comes almost instantly right back, sending it right through. A bit of a tie up there at the blue line, and Newell a bit slow to get up. Now it's the Sharks, and also now we got some fresh ice to work with. That one being dumped in and heading all the way down to D'Entremont, who holds that one on for the face-off.
Yeah, no, they have seriously been the counterpuncher in this game, and if they want to win, you cannot win by counterpunching. You need to get out in front and score those goals first, and then you need to shut down Parambah from coming back.
There's that replay on that collision as Newell lost his step and then sends one Digby player end over end.
Yeah, just rolled right over top of him, yeah.
And now, Digby with the puck in neutral zone, trying to control the bouncing puck. That's one thing you got to kind of change your strategy. The puck going to be bouncing, moving a lot quicker than it was in the second. So we'll see if this affects the play at all.
You just played a whole period through the snow on a pond, and now you're on a fresh sheet of ice here. And it's going to change how everything handles.
And now here comes the Sharks. It's Dion with it. Dion, though, separated from it, and now just quickly sent aside from Murphy. And now it's the Parambah Sharks still with it. Sends out in front, open net, scores! Beautiful setup. Wayne Gretzky X from Dion sends that one right in front and gave, I believe that was number 6. Brandon Goodwin, who finished that play, had a wide open net to work with.
I saw that coming, and I felt bad. I saw it. He goes behind the net. Here's a great replay. Goes behind the back to pass it out front. The goalie follows him on the play. Nothing he can do, and that is an open net that Parambah did not miss. But now we'll see if we get a counterpunch.
I think I've seen Wayne Gretzky make that play. I don't know how many times, and Dion just pulled it off effortlessly. Here comes Dion again. That shot, though, going off the post. But the play coming off as the Parambah player goes crashing into the net.
Yeah, no, Parambah came right back on them with the pressure here and kept Digby from counterpunching. We got to see if Digby comes back from this one quickly. They just had a rest. You know, they shouldn't be too tired, but there's still a lot of drifting. So Digby needs to come back, score a goal here, score another goal, and stop Parambah from doing it first.
We'll see how this one goes here. Face-off now being taken outside of the Mariner zone. It's the tightest line out there, along with Bell. It's been generating a lot of good offensive chances for the Mariners all throughout this tournament, and they are needed now more than ever. And now, it's Digby trying to get it through. Trying to get this out of their zone. Sharks doing a good job putting on all that pressure, taking advantage of their rested legs. Now back up to D'Entremont at the point. Sent back down into the corner. Now it's LeBlanc. Sends it over. Still with it now are the Mariners. Nope, Sharks, I should say. Mariners now creating the turnover, and now here comes Bell. Bell has a lot of speed, gets around one man. Still with it is Bell. Bell going all the way around, but forgets to bring the puck with them, and the Sharks now with possession.
Still fighting for it along the boards, but the Sharks are going to bring this one out, but it looks like we got a penalty.
This one
slashing.
Going against the Sharks, I believe. We'll see which player going into the
16, D'Entremont.
And yeah, that's number 16, Ryland D'Entremont. Now Mariners. Now with a good opportunity to throw that counter punch, get that goal they gave up right back. They need this one here, and now need to take advantage with the extra man.
Digby seriously needs this goal to get back within one, and then they need to stop waiting for something to happen to them and start dictating play.
But off of that face, off the puck, coming all the way back and out of the zone. So now Digby needing to regroup here. Now it's Bell with it. Bell can't get through all the sticks, and now it's Parambah sending that one all the way down.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of players are having trouble handling that fresh ice. The puck is sliding away from them when they're used to pushing it.
And now it's Surratt with it. short-handed sending that one, but that one blocked by Alex Titus. Now a hit along the boards. Noah Titus throwing that one, trying to get the puck off, and finally gets it through all the way over to Owen Titus.
The Titus clan is in full effect on this line right now.
Yep, last touched puck by the Mariners, all three coming from the Tituses, but now that one given over to Surratt, and here comes Dominic Surratt coming in. But a good job to take the body and push him off the puck. Now it's looking to try and carry it up, trying to get it through, and now it's Bell. Brings into the offensive zone, but immediately sent back by the Sharks.
Wow, no icing on that one. I'm surprised.
Well, the Sharks are on a power play.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The play has been so much in the Digby zone, I had forgotten that this was their power play.
And it no longer gone. Is. And there it goes, just as you speak. Now we're going to have some 4-on-4 for the next 34 seconds. And it's number 9, Adam Peck, going into the box on that one.
Some sneaky play there by Digby's 44, Braden Trimper. A little chirping down there between Acker and the Parent-Baugh player. And just a little sneaky, I'm going to stand behind you and make sure my stick is pointing at you when you back up. A little probing in the back, just like, hey, yeah, we're still here.
Just Digby reminding them that, they've been counter-punching them, that this game is still far from over. Trimper tried to send that one over to Acker, but that pass not have enough speed on it. But that forward pass out of the reach of Dion, that's going to be icing.
Yeah, no, icing definitely this time.
Back to 4-on-4 even strength. Waiting right now all the way back down. Acker and Tremper on.
Someone's definitely enjoying his fries there on the camera.
Taking in this game. Fair number of fans in here to catch this one, as it is normally whenever Parent-Baugh, and it's almost a back-and-back home game, so you have some fans, Parent-Baugh fans here, and you still have some, Vikings fans who have come in early to support their hometown team as well, because both Parent-Baugh and Vikings call the Mariners Center their home rink. And now wraparound chance, can't get sent towards the net. Now it's Dion. Clears that one out and out of play. Is now Parent-Baugh on the power play.
It's always great to get out. And even if your team's not playing, you're going to be in the area. It's great to come out and show support for the tournament, for the other teams. It's a good game of hockey. Plus, they got the food on hand. So, why not?
Always some good food over there at the Mariners Canteen. It's probably the best perk of being a volunteer. So we get some free food every now and then for all the hard, all those full 12, 13-hour days we put in sometimes during these tournaments.
Yeah, no, it's good food, and it's kind of the closest thing I can get to the exhibition gravy that you can get until it comes back.
And now going right back on the attack are the Sharks. Sharks now sending that one up to Warner. Warner sending that one back and over. Another shot out in front, right open net, and just like that, puck takes a funny bounce. Nothing Murphy could do on that one, and the Sharks have a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, no, Murphy's had a hard time with these bad bounces. And again, Digby drifting along the ice now after a goal. They are tired, and the counterpunch is now not there, and that's going to be a problem. Looks like Parent-Baugh will start putting goals on the board and get this in the running time in not too long.
And that was number 3, Josh Boudreau, getting his second of the game, and what has been once again between these two clubs a very big offensive affair. 15 goals scored when these guys met in round robin. We're at 11 right now, and still plenty of time left in the third. Now Parent-Baugh looking to go again. Newell trying to feed Surratt, but that one just out of reach. Semple just trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Now it's Titus with it, trying to fight, but he gets pushed off by Newell. Newell now trying to get that back over to Surratt, but knocked away by the defender. Now it's Surratt trying to get around all the bodies, but it's 1-on-3, and Digby still trying to push him off, but Surratt put in a big effort.
Yeah, you know they're tired. Murphy, number 17, just tried to dump the puck around and get it out of play, but then, believed he was out of the play, and the puck was still there behind him, and he's so winded and tired that he's not sensing what's happening around him.
And now Sharks get that one through, and all the way down, it's going to be icing, and now right back into Mariner zone we go.
Icing is no longer going to be called icing for Digby. Icing is going to be a break to get somebody else on the ice.
Yeah, whole new group out for Digby, but already I see some haunch shoulders over on the guys coming on. It's the Titus and Bell line on right now, I believe. or actually it looks like a little bit of mixing of the lines there, just trying to get some fresher legs
the freshest
on.
legs go. Who's got their heads up, you send them on.
And now Mariners trying to get it through, but the Sharks still keeping it in the attacking zone. Still on the hunt are the Sharks, continuing to put on the pressure here. Puck still behind the net. Sharks just trying to carry it out. Mariners just trying to clear the zone at this point, and a big hit thrown there. Takes out his own player with the hit as well. Bell finally gets that one out and past the line. But the Sharks getting back on side and continuing to put on the pressure. Now LeBlanc going to carry this one through. LeBlanc sending that over. The shot by Doucette. That one kicked aside by Murphy.
Yeah, great save there. Kicked it out wide. No icing here on the tip, so that's going to get off in the offensive zone. It looks like someone's got some wind on Digby.
That is Titus coming in. Not quite sure which one. I believe that one, 18, is Owen Titus, who had that wind left. As players warming up, run by, almost blow all my papers off of my table. And now it's the Sharks dumping that one in.
Digby would
and
pay for that kind of energy right
there
now.
Along the boards, no arms are up. But off of that hit, Mariners able to clear the zone, but quickly back on the sticks of the Sharks it goes.
Yeah, just 8 minutes left. You're down by 3. You know, the clock is against you at this point. You need to get some scoring chances. But Digby, again, fatigued, not having a good time on the physical play. The mental play is faltering now. They're making mistakes, and it's tough for them to put an offensive rush together.
Yeah, they're just putting all of their energy they have in a big hit there. I heard that one all the way from up here, even through the headphones.
I think that was a hip contact, knocked the wind out of him. He's down in the corner there, and he's going to have a hard time there.
That was a very hard collision right in there, and you know that you could hear the force all the way up here. It's not often on the almost opposite side of the rink from us. We can still hear that hit. It's going to take a little bit to get up from that one.
Yeah, no, he was winded already, and I think we're going to shot on the replay here. Yeah, it's
just
center.
He's just stood up.
Elbow right into the rib cage there, and that's going to knock all the wind out of a guy who was already tired.
Yeah, he didn't have much wind left in the lungs, and every little bit left completely gone, but he's back up on his skates going right to the bench, or exactly halfway through the third period, and it's Parambal leading 7-4, 3-goal lead. But you can't count out the Digby Mariners. Had a 6-goal lead, a little bit close to this time in round robin, and the Mariners were able to score 3 and bring that down there. They need 3 goals again. We'll see, though. They're running on a lot of empty tanks here late in the tournament. We'll see if they have enough in the gas to try and mount a comeback.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to manage this comeback now. I mean, they've done well. I would say they're holding their own. It's just these breakdowns. Oh, and that's another one. That's 4. That is not going to be enough. You know, that's another bounce. And that's where Parambot is scoring these goals. They are getting the bounces, and Digby is just not able to react to them because they're too winded. And Parambot is fresh. When those bouncers are coming, they're jumping on them and taking the chances. Earlier, they were missing the net. Those chances were there, and they just couldn't hit the net. But now they're not missing those chances, and Digby's getting into a deep hole.
That goal scored by number 6, Brendan Doucette, who was right there to receive that extra bounce over onto his stick and send that one right through. 4-goal lead now for Parambah here halfway through. And now the top line out for the Sharks. Semple carrying this one in. Here comes Semple. Shoots, and a save by Murphy. And Digby now just trying to clear the zone. Can't get it past the defender, who pinches in to keep the puck in. Sharks still holding it along the boards. Still trying to get it through. And now finally the Mariners look to be able to push this one through, but can't get it back into the offensive zone as the Sharks look to regroup. Dump in now. Held in at the blue line. Now the Sharks push that one through, but that was offside. So now Mariners with it in their own zone. Get that up into center ice. Might have time for a break here. Just tired. You can tell these guys are just out of gas. They've played a hard tournament. They're still keeping it there. Acker has to pull off that one to avoid the offside. That could have been a good offensive opportunity, but you can just see there isn't much strength in those legs.
It is tough. Anyone watching this game right now feels for Digby. They are winded. They are giving everything they can, but you just had 2 or 3 forwards in center ice and no one with the gas to push forward on the break. Like, these guys are drained, and they've got 6 more minutes to hang on and make a statement for what they want to do to this tournament.
You know, it's tough when you're playing when you just don't have much left in the tank. You're doing everything you can to try and push it through. And that shot, opportunity there, gets tipped up and into the netting. So another face-off we're going to have coming up here.
They tried to save that one. It looks like one of the other players is going to go get that and throw it back on the ice.
Sends it back in. One of the players warming up over in the new addition. It's called the new addition at the Mariners Center, even though it's been a few years since it's been there. I was still in elementary school when that part was built on.
I don't even know. I don't know. I don't want to declare. I'm just going to say thanks for letting me know how old you are.
Yeah. And now going right back onto the attack are the Sharks, still trying to take advantage of that. Sharks continuing to put on the pressure here. 4-goal lead. Now it's Warner, point shot. Can't get through the bodies, and that one going to catch him. Play going to continue as Parmbach has an offensive chance. Murphy makes a fantastic save.
Great save by Murphy, but I don't understand the referee at that point. The player's down in the offensive zone. He's injured and not able to play. He brought the whistle up to his lips but held off. I mean, you've got to make that call. You've got to protect the kids.
It's a referee's discretion. They have that ability. He thought, Parmbach had a good scoring chance as they did develop it, and Murphy makes a fantastic save. It's that judgment call a ref has to make, and, he sided with that.
Yeah, but if there's an injured player in the area of the play and he's down, then you've got to make the call. You've got to blow the whistle and protect the kid. I mean, I get it's their discretion, but when he was right in the lane, like he blocked a shot and basically went down, and he couldn't even get. I don't know what they're fixing a hole over there.
Fixing
by
a
the
hole
bench.
right in front of the bench. That's a part of the ice that there's usually a couple of problems. You see a bad problem, especially during the long tournaments. That it's
I don't think they're actually
time.
fixing a hole. I think they needed some ice to put on whatever he took for that shot. So that's not ice work. That's quick thinking on the medical assistants.
Ice that block shot area. So when you're in a bind, anything will do.
Hey, you're on the ice. Use it.
Coming up on just 5 minutes left here in the third. The Sharks continue to put the pressure. Darcy holding that one at the line. Parmbach still with it. Gets shoved off the puck, but able to recover. Get around. Digby still putting up one heck of a fight here. Running on empty. Owen Titus sending that one up to Bell. Bell has something left on the tank. Here comes Bell coming in, but just can't get around his man.
Great effort, just not enough. You want to do it, like you said, the mind wants, but the body will not answer. And he got a good scoring chance, but just could not control the puck to get a quality chance on the goalie.
Logan Bell, one of the faster guys in this tournament. So even Logan Bell on an empty tank, still probably half a step faster than a lot of guys in this tournament on a full one. And he put that on display, but just couldn't get around his last man in order to have that clean breakaway. Now the Mariners, though, still have the puck in the attacking zone, trying to keep it in. And the Sharks, though, finally able to clear shots right now. 35 for the Sharks, just 20 for Digby. And now the Sharks looking for another. Trying to get through and push
another
in.
Penalty there.
That's going to be a penalty coming in, and that's more of that fatigue coming in. Just that push in. That's going to be a boarding call at least. Maybe a checking.
It was cross-checking, yeah. It's tough. They're tired. The guys are getting past them, and that's going to frustrate you. And with the fatigue, that frustration is going to come out and manifest itself in bad decisions.
And Brendan Brooks going in the box for that one. So now the Sharks going to get to go on the power play. Been quite successful on the power play so far. Have a few to their name. And when you put this high-powered offense and give them an extra man to work with, they're going to connect. Is that one going far? Down over to Boudreau. Boudreau sending that one to Dion. Dion now try to give it back to Boudreau. Now Boudreau has it, but he's being pushed along the boards. Dion comes over to help his man. Dion sends that one back up to Warner, over to Boudreau. Boudreau now back to Dion. Dion shoots, scores!
Oh, Murphy. Poor Murphy there. That's going to give him the mercy rule here. Murphy looked to have that corner locked down, but just must have left the 5-hole open or not had the leg down. And again, the fatigue. You think you've got that blocked or you think you're all set. We'll see it here on the replay. Yeah, he's in the position and you feel like it's there, but with that fatigue, you're just going to make mistakes. And Parmbach has pounced on it for Digby.
That's Miguel Dion's second goal of the tournament. That will and bring in the mercy rule, but number 44, Trimper, trying to quickly make the mercy rule over. 5-goal lead in the third period. Running time.
Yeah, I had hopes that we were going to get a quick counterpunch out of that and get a goal back, but, just not enough gas. Paramba's still got enough in the tank to keep them out of the play. And another backhand up and over the net while players are dumped on top of Murphy.
Another roof, I believe. That was Newell again who might have roofed that one. He was the one who had that previous shot all the way over to Main Street.
He's gonna maybe take the curve off that stick and bring it down 80 meters.
You might want to take a hint from Sidney Crosby. Crosby plays with a flat blade, no curve at all, because Newell's using that curve and he's just roofing some of those.
Yeah, he is sending that thing off.
Face off now outside of the zone. The clock continuing to run down.
That was the least effort on a face-off I have seen in a while.
And that shot just going wide. Murphy able to make the save off the rebound. And again, the fatigue is just so evident on the Digby Mariners. They've played a fantastic tournament. Every time Digby comes in, they're always the underdog. But this is some of the best performance I've seen out of the Digby team.
Oh, they're playing their hearts out.
This is one of the best performances I've seen from Digby. I've covered at least 5 Cooks Cup tournaments at different levels and different times and different positions, and this is one of the best Digby teams I've seen put together.
The kids are playing their hearts out, and it's just tough that they don't have enough hearts to make it a better chance. Quality chances, they've been good scoring, good passing, but just not enough wind. If we had Fitbits or heart monitors hooked up to these kids, the heart that they are putting into this, I would assume everyone's pumping at 150 right now, because they're at capacity and more, and they're doing everything they can to try and put more numbers on the board, but just not enough there for them. And hopefully, next year, put a good team together, come back, make a statement.
Here we go. It's now Paramba winning the face-off, and it's the Sharks just keeping it in the zone. But Bell continuing to be a thorn in the side of the Sharks, getting in there and frustrating them. Digby's not going to quit at any point in this game. Digby continuing to put pressure onto the Sharks, and it's Bell continuing to push all of that in there. And now Owen Titus trying to keep it in, but can't just hold it, but it's back on the stick of Titus. Here comes Titus, loses the handle again, and then shoved down to the ice,
there.
And that's going to be a penalty on that one.
Yeah, no, that was a clear penalty. It looks like LeBlanc took an extra shot at the Digby player when he couldn't get the puck past him. You're up 5 goals. It's just not worth it at this point.
Yeah, no need for that, and I think that's part of why the referee called that. On type of plays like that, it's a referee discretion if he's going to call it or not. But in a blowout like this, the ref's going to call that, saying there's no need to throw any salt in the wound here.
Yeah, no.
These guys have put on a good effort. Right off the face-off, another shot swallowed up by D'Entremont. These guys put on a great effort, and they don't need that.
This should be it. One more face-off, 15 seconds running time. Digby, quality chance on net.
Good opportunity for Digby again, putting all they have left into this game, and they put on a fantastic effort. It was close until the third. Acker, one more shot, that one going wide, and that'll do it here. The Paramba Sharks advancing into the semifinals. They're going to have to meet, I believe this team is taking on the number 1 seed, so I do believe that Paramba will be facing the Barrington Barons once more. That was a fantastic game last time these two teams met, but a good effort, a fantastic effort from the Digby Mariners.
Great effort.
Great tournament as well. It's so heartbreaking. They were in it right until the third period, but they just ran out of gas.
Yeah, just not enough gas in the tank, like you said. They came out, they played their hearts out. You had Murphy in net, diving, making stops, the stick on the goal line, everything there, doing everything they can to keep his team in this. But just in the end, there's not enough there, and you need to have some more numbers. So hopefully next year, Digby comes back. They'll have a few more guys on the bench, and they can make a proper statement about how that team plays.
It's been a fantastic game. We have another one coming up. It's West Kings Wolverines taking on the Yarmouth Vikings. I'll replay what we had earlier in the round robin. That one, fantastic 1 minute of hockey. Probably one of the most exciting 1 minutes of hockey I've ever seen. You're not going to want to miss that one. Stay tuned to MC Media. We'll be right back.